Welcome to FOH this week, Kenny. Romeo and Julieta Petit Churchill is your favourite size, LAT May 18.
You sit on them and broke them.
You hate this size, don't you?
I don't see the point, but anyway, I'm open-minded.
Because you know, when you ask anyone, tell us about Ken Gargan, they always go, he's so open-minded. He really is.
Thank you. I'm glad that.
He's so open-minded, Kenny.
Absolutely. Joe Root did cheat.
You know, you never would buy one of these cigars, would you?
They'd want to be real cheap.
What do you hate about them?
I don't see the point. I mean, if you
he's never had a R&J Petit Churchill, but he doesn't like.
Didn't know they existed.
He doesn't like the Petit Robusto format. And the reason why? What's the reason he's done? Because it is a very popular format around the world.
Hey,
it's freezing outside. You want to have a cigar. You want a full, rich cigar, but you can't be outside for 2 hours.
You've got 3 minutes. You may as well have one of these.
Well, let's time this one here, yeah? So we're going to light it now. Okay. Well, it's 3:10 on a Tuesday afternoon. So let's see. I reckon you're going to get 45 minutes out of this.
Oh, well. I mean, that's probably fair enough. Yeah.
What's your draw like? Here we go, people. My draw's on the easy side, which is fairly common with the Petit Robusto format. Here we go, step by step.
Weren't we supposed to be answering questions?
We're going to do that shortly.
Oh, okay.
We'll do shortly. Let's get the first. It's a bit rough and ready, this one. Romeo and Julieta Petit Churchill. It probably hasn't taken off the way Habanos really wanted it to. The Royales have. Their version of the, let's call it half Corona. But these probably haven't taken off, but they've got a really loyal following out there in FOH. I love, mate, Monte Cristo Petit Edmundos. I love a Monte Cristo Petit Edmundo.
You know, I've had worse.
Come on.
I've had worse than.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
But would you rather smoke a proper one or a petite one?
To me, oh, that's gorgeous. Straight off the bat. That real lovely little cherry note there. Anyway, no, it is.
Certainly looks all right.
It is, to me, it's a little bit like golf, in that you choose your cigar like you choose a golf club, depending on the amount of time you have and the situation you're in. I mean, so there is plenty of situations for Petit Robusto for me. You don't have a lot of time, and you still want a good little cigar. So if I'm working on my notes here, and I've got 45 minutes to work on my notes, it's either going to be a Monte 4 or it's going to be a Monte Petit Edmundo, Romeo and Julieta Petit Churchill, along those lines.
You have a slightly different approach to cigars than I do. I mean, for me, it's an occasion I sit down, I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah. I don't have one to think, I'll better have a cigar while I'm working or something. I'll sit down, I may still do some work or something, or watch a footy game or something like that, but it's more of an occasion.
I love working with a cigar. Yeah. It just crystallises my thoughts. For me, it always produces a better outcome than not working with a cigar for some reason. I don't know.
It's certainly some of those little cherry flavours, yeah.
Yeah, straight off the bat, isn't it? And that's, you know what, when you have a Petit Robusto format cigar, I don't care whether it's chocolate or creamy or if it's spice, whatever it is, or in the case of cherry, you want it to hit the road running straight off the bat, because really...
Yeah, 3 puffs later it's all over and thanks for coming.
No, we're almost up to that 3 minute mark already, yeah? That you were quoting, yeah?
We are not. Seriously.
But straight off the bat, you get that cherry note.
You do get a bit of that, yep.
Back to you in about, well, according to Ken, 4 minutes
seconds.
Back to you shortly. First half, Kenny, of the R&J Petit Churchill. We won't do it in thirds, it's too small to do it in thirds, so it was first half and second half.
Look, it's okay. It has got some of those nice cherry flavours, so I think it's probably showing its heritage, if you like.
It's Romeo and Julieta.
Yeah, it is.
What body is it?
Medium.
Just over medium? Medium? Yeah, you're right, you're dead set right.
I wouldn't have it as over, but it's okay.
It's got an ashy, that's ashiness. What am I talking about here? A flakiness to it in on the palate. which...
It's funny you mention that word, because I used that recently in some of my own notes on, I forget which one it was, and I really found that it just felt flaky. The cigar felt flaky, and I've never thought of that before. I'm not getting that in this one, but it's a character I got in, might have even been that Emirates regional.
Yeah.
I've got it somewhere. It just seemed to be an odd character in it, and that was what I thought. I thought, this is flaky, and I thought, well, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's exactly what I thought at the time. I don't get that in this at all.
It's got flavour.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's obvious it's not long enough to evolve much, but
well, you're not going to get evolution in a Petit Robusto. I don't think. I mean, really,
and that's fair enough.
The only Petit Robusto I get serious class out of an evolution is the Cohiba Medio Siglo. That's a seriously good cigar. That is a beautiful cigar. That you want it to be a lot longer than it is, but if it was a lot longer, it'd be a different cigar, no doubt. But yeah, this one here, it hits the road right. It's got cherry. It's medium bodied.
Look, I can fully understand.
There's not too much. It's not the best example I've had, but it's not bad at all. Yeah,
it's a little better than I thought it'd be, but it's also, I can fully understand people who like having okay, I've got half an hour, I'll have a cigar while I'm doing something. That's fine. I just don't approach cigars like that.
That's not the way you look at it.
No. So for those that do,
mind you, 30 minutes on the cigar already.
24.
I like to round. Up. Unless it's tax time.
You round up your claims and deductions.
We'll be back towards the end of the cigar. Last half, the final bit of the Romeo and Julieta Petit Churchill, which Kenny has going on an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
so much for your 30 seconds.
Well, we've stopped and talked a lot.
But that is what you can do.
Yeah.
With a short format cigar.
Yeah.
Which has been
that's
ideal.
Fine. Yeah. No,
and it's been a good cigar.
It's been okay.
Yeah, you would.
I like that sort of little cherry character that came through it, which is sort of dissipated a bit now, and now it's just sort of an okay cigar. It's not a bad cigar, and if this is what people want, then I can fully understand that. I'm not yet a convert.
You don't have to be a convert, but get some good cigars in small packages. I would only rate that at 89, yeah? 88, 89.
I was thinking sort of 87, 88.
They're still not far off, yeah?
No.
I've had much better ones than this. And again, when it comes to Romeo and Julieta, you need to get Rosado wrappers, good Rosado wrappers on it. This was a fairly average wrapper on this cigar here, but it was still in 88, 89. I've had them at 91, 92s, and they're very good little cigars for that nice little punch. But as I said, it goes for an hour. You know, I can normally knock them off 45, 50 minutes.
Well, we have talked. I mean, if we weren't talking...
Well, yeah, but that's... Yeah, I tend to have a lot of my cigars with people. So I am talking with people.
I imagine you talk in your sleep. I mean, seriously. I'm lucky to get a word in. The only time I get a word in is when you ask the hard questions.
It's just hard work, these reviews.
You're telling me.
Great scotch today, Kenny. That was excellent work.
That's my favourite of the two.
The Bowmore. I'm going to try to track that down. If you can, I'll put a photo up for you. If you can track that down, do so. You're saying it's not an overly expensive...
No, I reckon I got those at auction. I got a couple of bottles of those. They were going very cheaply at auction quite a few years ago. That's off the top of my head, I think. But the top Bowmore are very expensive. But
yeah. So that was just a Bowmore Legend.
Yeah, I think that's one of their basic ones.
That's great with a cigar. Really good. Fine. Really, really good. Track it down. It's another good afternoon. Have a great week, folks.
Send some easy questions next time.
Hasta luego. Cheers.
My favourite Bruce songs.
Kenny, shut that door. I don't want to hear any more Bruce.
Trapped.
Don't.
It's trapped.
Trapped. trap you in a second. That's no.